me come up here in this beautiful comedy show. I'm so excited to laugh, giggle, and have a good night. So here you go, Jeremy. Give him a round of applause.
Yeah. Oh. Thank y'all for coming out to enjoy this beautiful day of cannabis and psychedelic. What do y'all call them instead of drugs? Because I know I'm not supposed to call them drugs. That's what medicine, psychedelic medicine. That's yeah, plant-based remedies. That's what I like. I like the camaraderie of this. It's a beautiful thing. Personally, I'm a millennial. I don't know how many of y'all grew up in my generation, but when I was growing up, we had this campaign that was like to keep us away from stuff like this. It was the Dare campaign. Any of y'all remember that? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I remember the posters used to be like cool kids in a cloud of smoke. And then the other kids with the good grades like, ooh, your body's a temple. You shouldn't do that. And I feel like the Dare campaign kind of set me back in life because I feel like I should have been a herbalist, right? Because we don't say a herbal distributor is what I should have been in my youth. But the Dare campaign was always the Dare campaign was always like, oh, don't do herbal medicinal remedies because it's bad for you. But what they should have said is herbal medicine is a seller's market. That's what we're finding out here. It's a seller's market, and now is the best time to start. You're in high school. Some of your best clients will be with you for life if you get them. If you get them now, yeah. If you go to college, it'll pay, and if you don't, you'll be home. You'll be with your parents. And I feel like I'm turning 35 at the end of the month, and I feel like right now it's too late to start. I'm too long in the tooth to be getting into the too seasoned to be getting into the herbal remedies market. I feel like all the good herbalists started out when they had to hide it from their parents. You had to hide your product under your bed, and your mom's doing periodical room flips. My mother would flip my room looking for porno only. That's what my room flips were about. I wish I had been making some money for her to be surprised. Like, oh, look at that, my son, herbal entrepreneur, the herbal entrepreneur. That'd be a good name. I feel like I'm too old to start because I couldn't get a good nickname. Like who would the kids say they're getting the herbal remedies from? From Mr. Jeremy? That sucks. That sucks. I'm gonna go see Mr. Jeremy. He got the hookup. He got the get that stress off of you. I feel like at my age now, if I were to get into any type of pharmaceuticals, it would have to be like low-cost Taiwanese heart medication, just if I want to meet my bottom line. Because it's all about profit at the end of the day when you're an entrepreneur. I was really thinking, like, after seeing this, I think I might be able to do a different market, though. Maybe I could go out there and hit the block with actual, like, herbs, like actual herbal remedies. Like, you see a guy at the bathroom, and you hear him, he's struggling at the urinal. You're like, oh, it's a start and a stop thing. Listen, I got some saw palmetto outside for you. We got the oils and the powders, whatever you need, man. Shrink that prostate. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think there would be a good market for what is it, ashwagandha? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's supposed to, right? We could get rid of Cialis with that. I hope I picked the right herb because I really don't know these. I walked through Sprouts and I was like, milk thistle. I wonder what that does. And I think it's for upset tummy. That's what I think. For liver, boom. See, I was off. I was wrong. I'm probably killed somebody as a herbalist. You know what's fun about being out here is my older brother he's really into this lifestyle, and he couldn't be here. And any time that you can make your older brother miserable is a good day for me. anytime I just called him and I told him all the stuff that's going on, he's like, I wish I could be there. I was like, yeah, man, they got the ayahuasca tent set up outside. He's like, oh, I love that. I remember my brother's first Vision Quest journey. It was 2015. Before he started it, he was like, hey, bro, at some point in the night, I'm probably gonna think I'm gonna die. I just need you to stay calm and keep me calm. And I was like, cool, I can do that. So I was dead sleep, and he woke me up. He was like, hey, I'm gonna die. And I was like, hey, you're not gonna die. Calm down. But the only problem with me keeping him calm and him keeping himself calm is he was in the bathroom when he realized he was gonna die. So he got to me completely naked, and everything was up and around my face. So I couldn't calm him down because I was like, hey, man, put some pants on before you die. If you're going to die with some clothes on because this is a respectable family. The paramedics don't need to be seeing all that. That was pretty fun, except for his penis being in my face. But everything else, his panic and the look in his eye, I was like, I'm enjoying this. You should do this more often. But he came out the other side of, he had that ego death. That was pretty, I don't know what that's about. But, I think my brother may be my spirit guide as well. Have any of y'all ever smoked DMT? Heck yeah. No? Yeah, my brother, he tried to give me my first hit of DMT. But see, the thing about that is I feel like it should come with more of a warning so you know what to expect. Because when I thought I was there, because like I hit it and I just like, everything just, and then I sat back up. And everything was moving. Everything that used to be like in one space was like what do you call that? The popcorn ceiling. All that shit was moving. My TV was wavy. And then my brother leaned to me. He was like, you ready to blast off now? I'm like, hold on, what do you mean blast off? I'm not blasting off right now? I haven't. Okay. Some of y'all haven't been midway and then told you have more to go. You're supposed to leave your body. I was like, I don't know. I like it here. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. I guess those are all my drug tales. I mean, yeah, I'm not my brother's the cool one, man. Well, you know what? Recently, I did start doing mushrooms. Yeah, last year was my first mushroom party. Me and my friends got together and we all ate fistfuls of it, and I learned that it's not as fun doing mushrooms with your black friends. Yeah. I mean, I don't think the people were a problem. I really think it was because it was my black friends. No one wanted to go outside. Everybody had their shoes on. It was weird. I was like, you can't even feel the earth right now. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? Come on. I'm the only one talking to the dog. Y'all are rude. Y'all are rude people. She can understand you. She just can't communicate. Look in her eyes, man. It was fun. They kept taking videos of me dancing, and I didn't stop dancing, but I didn't like that they were recording me. That wasn't fun. But yeah, I need more white friends to do mushrooms with. So if any of y'all are doing any drum circles or anything like that, y'all want to give me an invite to, hey, listen, I'm open. I'm an open guy. I like to. Where at? You know what? I heard about that one, but I didn't get Treasure Island. I think I was told like Clearwater. I think it was like Clearwater or something. Siesta Keys, Treasure Island. Treasure Island. What time does the Treasure Island drum circle start? Okay. Ah. That's fun because I'm sure the black drum circle would have started late instead of running late. Then we get out here around 9:45. Yeah. Oh heck yeah. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Even the non-whites show up on time. Because I'll be late. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be late. When you told me what time, I was like, okay. I thought this was gonna be a nighttime thing, but okay. That's when I heard noon. I was like, damn, noon on a Sunday. I'm just waking up, baby. Oh man, we got plans now. I feel like this is a bonding experience. I'm enjoying this. What else? Did you guys hear somebody took a shot at Trump? Yeah. Yeah. Who do you think it was? I think it was Trump. I think Trump took the shot at Trump because it's the perfect, like who else is going to do it? Yeah, it's all fake. Because anybody who really wanted to kill Trump would have hit him. No, nobody would have missed that. Nobody who wanted him dead would have missed that shot. So I know it was him. And I would do a Trump impersonation, but I don't do those. So you can imagine what he would say. I'm sure he would say, he does something like this with his hands. It's like a circular, we'll put fireworks in my pocket and no? All right. All right. The CIA shoots a lot of people, so you're onto something, man. But you might not want to be onto it so loud because they might hear you. Yeah. Get your hand out my pocket is famous last words. Oh, man. Anybody got kids in here? Oh, whoop, whoop, heck yeah. That's, you see how people raise their hands but no one celebrated? No one's like, yeah, I got kids. Hell yeah, because it's stressful. It's a stressful job being a parent. I don't want to say I hate it, but, I get a little more frustrated every day. I have a 15-year-old, and any of y'all got teenage boys? 16, 15, 14, 16? What do you do about the smell? That's. You said what? Didn't work. We have several deodorants. I don't think he uses them. I think that's the thing that I think his deodorants are for decoration. Cologne. I haven't thought of that. I think my biggest and first mistake in raising a boy was putting him in a room with carpeted floors. I think if you have boys, you need hardwood because I feel like he just sits in his underwear on the floor, and the floor just absorbs whatever bodily secretions he's putting off. Because you know what I'm talking about. He just sits in there. It's like gooch grease all in the carpet. You can't steam that gooch grease out. That's permanent. You got to cut that patch out. think we should have a puppy pad in his room. I think that's really what you. Why is it that when you move into apartments, they charge you more for pets than they do for having children? They're always like, hey man, we need that pet deposit. No, we need a toddler. We need a toddler fee because these kids are terrible. In a loving way. I love these terrible 2s and 3s. I think the hardest part about parenting is it just keeps getting harder. Every time you learn the game, they change it up on you. If you notice that, the parents notice it. Those who don't have kids, y'all seem pretty happy right now. So, yeah, like when you first bring them home, everybody's like, "Oh, it's such a struggle because the baby doesn't sleep through the night. I don't know what to do. The baby keeps waking up." I learned how to feed my baby while asleep. That was my trick. I would sleep, and then when I would wake back up, the bottle would be in his neck, but he had ate at some point. He had ate at some point, and we're going to wipe up the rest of it. No one will ever know. I missed the phase in his life where he would cry for everything because now he just does what he wants. Like, there was a point in time where I could just sit my son down, and I could leave and go do stuff and come back, and he would be right where I left him. And that's a, I feel like that's just a newborn baby. They just can't move. It's a beautiful, like they cry, but he can't lift his head up. But every parent remembers that first time their baby hit the ground and like, uh-oh, time to start stacking pillows around the baby, is to keep him in one spot. Then the baby starts walking, and that's a whole different hurdle right there. They're like, oh, once the baby starts walking, the baby's gonna get into everything, but they don't tell you what everything is. Did you know you're supposed to get covers for the outlets? Did you know that? Because the baby's fingers fit right in there. Some of y'all are like, yeah, I did know that. And some of us had to unplug our baby, and it's a different journey for every parent, is really what I wanted to say, is the journey is different for everyone. And if you do have to unplug your baby, if you just like push him gently up against a metal surface, it'll take the static right out of his hair. Everything will lay back down. Smooth. Oh, okay. Y'all might be better parents than me. It's cool. I don't mind. Shit. That would be a cool way to get Static Shock. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Superhero Static Shock. Whoop whoop. Yeah. It's a theme song from the show. Some of y'all didn't watch that growing up. It was really more of a me and him thing. But it's cool. Um, what else? What else is going on in my life? I'm trying to get back in shape. Anybody in their mid-30s trying to get in shape for the first time since high school? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I haven't had an ab in over a decade. I feel like, yeah. I feel like six packs are for kids anyway. It's better, as a spare is better than a flat though. A spare, because you always got backup just in case anyone needs it. I feel like my body is built for warmth, which isn't good for the Florida heat. So that's not fun. But I'm trying to get back in shape. I recently joined two run clubs, one white and one black. And not to make it a racial thing, because white people are always invited to the black run clubs, and black people are always invited to the white run clubs. But when you look around, most of the people in the first run club are running, and that's the biggest difference. Like, that's the crazy part. You get to the white run club, and like, yo, when are we gonna rest? When does that happen? When do we take the break? And a lot of you are like, what do you mean? It's a run club, and I see why I don't run with you. I see the difference. The White Run Club is cool. We start at the fountain in Hyde Park, and then we run down the bay shore to the pirate ship, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful scenery. To your right, dolphins jumping in and out the water, seagulls, and then me laying down on the sidewalk, clutching my chest, halfway there. The white people are so supportive, like, you can do this, and it's always the old white ladies that are like trying to get me to keep running. I'm like, man, listen, I'll meet you at the end, Agnes. You get there before me and hold it down. And it's always embarrassing. This is an honest moment for me. The last time I went to the White Run Club, I had a thought, and it may be a dark thought, but it's a thought the same. But I thought to myself, I don't think I would have been able to run to freedom. If they used the white people that chasing me, I don't think I would have made it. I was like, yo, Gertrude is quick. I wouldn't have, like, I can beat them in the first 40, but then after that I gotta keep going? How many miles is it to freedom? I might have to stay back, guys. Y'all going without me. That's what I thought to myself. The Black Run Club is much more fun. First off, let me say that they start with a stretch, and it's a lot of ass and spandex out there. I don't know what y'all go to your run clubs for, but that's what I'm here for now. For now and forever, if there are no ass and spandex in the run club, don't invite me, please. The difference between the white run club and the black run club is the black run club added a walking group, and I feel like that's how they get all the finest women out. I feel like that's how they get all the nicest, curviest women. They're like, hey, did you know you can walk too? And they're like, ooh. And that's why I'm there. Also, the Black Run Club ends with tacos. And that's all. We start on Taco Tuesday and we end on Taco Tuesday. It's so much better motivation to run when you know you're running to tequila. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Cool. This is fun, guys. What else? Sheesh. I'm dating. Anybody in here single? Single? We got 1, 2, heck yeah. 3, 4, 5, heck yeah. 6, 7. I'm getting a head count for the after party. Man, this is crazy, dating as you get closer to middle age in life, because the rules change, and you don't know when it happened. Like, I don't know when I decided a nap was better than spending time with a stranger. Like, when did that happen in my life where I was like, you know what? We could go out for drinks, but I could stay home and sleep also. And I think that's what I'm going to do. You ready? Yeah? All right. I'm going to leave you guys, and there's no mic stand for me to place this on, but I'll just put it on the seat. Before I go, I'll say this. They say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, because I like to lead with wisdom. They say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and it's not true. I've done the research, and I've collected the data. You can teach any hoe to make a casserole. Did you know that? any hoe to make a casserole. But what you can't do is teach a housewife to toss a salad. And thank you. I'm Jeremy Lamont. Y'all been great.
After party, Cannadelic. How y'all doing? Hell yeah. I'm pretty awkward. It's been a little bit of an awkward day. I feel awkward. Anybody else awkward? Where are my awkward people at? Nice. I love it. I'm so awkward that if I don't know what to say to you, I will just start offering you shit. Are you trying to signal at me? Oh, okay. I will just start offering you shit from my purse. I'll be like, hey, I don't have value to add to your conversation, but do you want a crystal, a tampon, or an essential oil? I'm so awkward that sometimes I wish I could walk around with roofies. It's not like what you think, though. I wish I could drug people so they forget what awkward shit I had just said. Like, I will drug you, but then I will immediately leave you alone. That's the reverse Cosby. I always leave people better than I found them, so when they wake up, they're like, did Shellie file my taxes? Hell yeah. I'm so awkward. Sometimes I just started telling people that I'm vegan. I'm not vegan. I just like starting conversations that I don't have to be a part of. I had a thought recently of what would it be like as an awkward chick on OnlyFans. You know OnlyFans. Like, no. It's where people get naked on the internet. And I have a dance called Awkward Chick on OnlyFans. Stay tuned. Usually I have a jacket, but $10, please. I'm awkward, but my sister is more awkward than me. She was trying to learn how to twerk. So she was playing some music. I was like, she kind of looked like a bowl of boiling spaghetti. And she's like, Shellie, I need some feedback on my twerking. Do you think I should bring these moves to the club? And I was like, no, don't do that. And she's like, why not? And I'm like, honestly, if I'm being real with you, you kind of look like you're laying an egg. And I will demonstrate. I was like, maybe if your club is at a barn and you are in your omelet girl era, looking for some dudes to cluck tonight. You want to suck on some peckers? Anyway, my sister, she used to be a preschool teacher, so she's very nice. And she asked me if I wanted some feedback on the feedback that I just gave her. And she gave me a feedback sandwich, you know, as a preschool teacher would. She's like, Shellie, I feel like you're doing a great job being a fucking bitch. Like, also, I like your shoes. I'm from Florida. Is anybody else from Florida? Nice. Any not Floridians here? Okay, where are y'all from? Rhode Island. North Carolina. Chicago. Ohio. Yeah, I'm just curious for your non-Floridians. Do you guys think like us Floridians are smart as a generality? He said Florida. No, typically I get no's, and I just want you guys to know that I am Florida smart. I'm smart for a Floridian, and it's not the same. It is like being the most qualified raccoon in a dumpster fire. I don't know my left from my right. I have a necklace that's shaped like Florida to show my Florida pride, and I don't know which direction to wear the panhandle. I don't even know who our Prime Minister of Florida is. I feel like I vaguely thought it was one of the Dixie Chicks. Yeah, I did read a book once. I just wanted you to know. It was written by a doctor. It was Dr. Seuss. I did study math, though, in college, which is surprising to some people because I'm up here in a hemp hat making jokes with you. But no, I did study math in college, and I did the most, like, Florida shit possible. I went to Gasparilla as, like, a 19-year-old with a super fake ID, got very drunk, lost all my friends, and I wandered into this tattoo parlor, and I was like, I am going to get my favorite math equation tattooed on my butt. And so I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and I was like, hey, I want this on my butt. And my best friend finds me, I'm like, ass out, and she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm getting a math equation on my butt. And she's like, why would you do that? And I'm like, I want to get analyzed. Yeah. Yep. It's a smart joke. I'm not a doctor, in case you couldn't tell, but I am an informed hypochondriac. I went to the doctor once because I thought I had herpes, and he was like, ma'am, that's a spider bite, and also, it's on your foot. No, but I did seriously, though, recently find out that I might have HPV. And at first, I was kind of displeased. But then I was excited because I felt like I was joining a club. I was like, I feel like I am having a coming of age. Like a bat mitzvah for sexually active people. Like, is a rabbi going to come out with my gynecologist and be like, Mazel tov. You have an STD. You're an adult now. Some of you, I can't tell if you're judging me or if you're just very high. Anyway, so we're on the same page. HPV stands for human papillomavirus. And I think papilloma sounds decadent. I think it sounds rich. To me, it kind of sounds like an Italian dish. Papilloma. Try it. Order it at Olive Garden. You'll love it. I don't know about you, but my grandma makes the best papilloma. You've got papilloma on your shirt. No, but do think of me at Olive Garden. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm awkward. I think we talked about that before. Being awkward was like not really great in the dating scene. I was single and now I'm not. Anyway. But no, it was really weird when I was using the apps. It was super awkward because I had like a Bumble for a while. It's like fancy Tinder. Like you couldn't swipe on the toilet. Like it was in the bylaws. You had to swipe with your pinky up. Anyway, but it was like very progressive because the female was supposed to talk to the guy first. And I would always end up saying the most awkward shit. Like, I'd be like, hello, do you like pierogies? Why? I'd be like, are you a mushroom? Because you seem like a fun guy. I was definitely not specifically better in person. Like, I was on a date with a guy once, and he's like, what sports did you play in high school? And I was like, ooh, I didn't peak in high school. I was like, I played a sport called How Many Minutes Can I Hold Back My Depression Tears in Geometry? 37. I did. I started cutting before it was cool. Like before it was on Degrassi. No, nobody gets that reference. One guy. Okay, cool. You and me. Anyway. Yeah, but I was recently in a threesome. I got fucked by my anxiety and my depression at the same time, yeah. My OCD was invited too, but he was too busy cleaning his dick in the shower. Paranoia filmed it. Again, I'm getting some very judgmental looks, but I'm like,